What's going on YouTube? It's your boy John B. Come back to you guys with another video. So today I'm doing a pretty good transformation here. As you can see, my boy hasn't gotten a haircut for over a month, and that's how he always is. That's why I like cutting his hair, and I wanted to record it because it's such a big transformation. But today we're gonna be doing a comb over with a mid-skin fade. I'm gonna show you this technique that I've been using for the past couple months. It's not the fastest technique, but I like the way the blend comes out. So I'm gonna do that to one side and speed cut the other side of the haircut. So I'm going right here with my 1.5 all the way open, and I'm just gonna make my first base right here. And I'm not gonna go all the way to the top because you do not want to go too high. I'll take care of that with the clip over comb. And I did section off the top because we're gonna do the top at the end. We're gonna trim it to its desired length. So here I'm just gonna clip over comb. Remember to keep it at a 90-degree angle just because you don't want to go too in and end up messing up the whole haircut. Then I'm gonna go with my clipper all the way closed and make your first guideline. I like to start where his eyebrows kind of end, around that level. And I'm gonna drop it towards the back a little bit. It isn't really a drop fade, but I just like to drop it in the back just a little bit. Next, clipper all the way open. Go about a finger's length. And we're not gonna blend that line yet. We're just making a guideline. Next, with the 0.5 guard all the way open, and this is the gamma guard, so it is a little longer than the wall guard in my opinion. So we're just gonna follow that same guideline, just go a little higher. Next, I'm gonna clip over comb a little bit more just because I don't really like how dark it is up here for the transition. So I'm gonna clip over comb in different angles. As you can see here, I'm going vertical. Then I'm gonna start my pre-line up. I like to do this just because you can see the blend come out easier in my opinion, and you don't have to go back to detail as much. And if you like my videos, don't forget to drop a like. It really helps me and keeps me motivated to keep posting. I got a full day of work tomorrow. I got 11 clients, and I'm gonna record maybe 2 or 3 videos for you guys, or I might just record a full day of me cutting if you guys are gonna enjoy that. But yeah, man, back to the haircut. We're going with a number 1.5 guard. We're gonna start with an open and slowly close it the lower you go. And then we're gonna snap on our Babyliss half guard, and we're gonna blend in between that 1.5 and half guard open. See, like you can see how kind of seamlessly that cut through because it just blends in well together. And you're just gonna use your clipper all the way open to close to knock off that bottom line. And I do kind of cut, for me, in my opinion, I do cut on the faster side. My appointment slots are 45 minutes, but I can kind of get them done in like 35-40 minutes. Just depends on the hair texture and how much they want to get done. But for a haircut like this, I'm really taking my time, especially when I'm recording. I can get them out the chair really quick. So I'm just doing some last minute touch-up work. The blend is already done. We're just gonna knock off that bottom line. So this is another trick that I mentioned in my last video. I like to go with my trimmers and go underneath and leave a little bit of hair that you can remove with your trimmers later. But all the hair underneath there, you can go as high as you want with your shaver. That way you can get it really bald and nice, and that transition is gonna be so simple. You'll see. I'm just gonna make sure all that hair on the bottom is trimmed off. I hit it with my shaver. I'm using a Babyliss FX shaver. FX3 shaver actually. And for me, it's the best shaver I use so far. I do need to get a new shaver head for it though. So I'm just gonna go all the way to the top. I'm not scared to go too past the line because I know I'm just gonna remove it with my trimmers like I am right here, and that'll finish off the blend. I'm not gonna really talk on this side because it's pretty much I'm just gonna kind of fast forward it a little bit, but I'm using a different technique. It's the same technique I used in my last video. It's just pretty much me cutting faster just because I wasn't in a rush, but I just know how to cut his hair because I've been cutting his hair for so many years. And that's another thing that you guys can pick up when you guys build that clientele and been cutting like your clients for years. I got clients that have been with me for like 10 years and I just know how to cut their hair no matter what technique I use. Like as long as the outcome comes out fresh, then that's all that matters. So here I'm blending pretty much from bottom to top. I'm not making like a crazy amount of guidelines, but it'll still come out fresh. So moving on to his lineup, I did forget to press record, which is why it was kind of lined up already. But I'm just gonna use my same trimmers I've been using this whole video. And if you didn't watch my last video, you should check it out. I also mentioned that I only use 2 clippers pretty much, the Instinct and the Saber. I feel like that's all I've been needing to use. And if you guys haven't tried those clippers out yet, I highly recommend it. And I'm not gonna use a lot of enhancement on him today. I think I just put fiber just because my compressor at work isn't really working too good. I gotta probably cop a new one, but I'm just gonna use fiber on him today. I'm just razoring him, making sure that lineup is crispy. Next, moving on to the top. Like I said, I've been cutting his hair for years, so I know how much to take off. I take off around a month, or he honestly doesn't really care, so I just trim off a good amount. That way it'll last him for a month or month and a half, however long it'll take for him to come back. Next, I'm gonna clipper over comb. I'm gonna comb all his hair to the side where it's supposed to lay down and get all those hairs sticking out, just so you can get the shape down. You should do this to both sides as well. That way you don't have any straggler hairs on the side. And I did blow dry his hair, but it wasn't anything special just because I usually put gel in his hair, so blow drying won't really make that big of a difference. And I'm just gonna use just this eco gel that I got from Target, and I'm pretty sure you guys can get it anywhere like Walmart. But that's pretty much the end of the video. I did clipper over comb again after this just to get the straggler hairs, but I did not record it. But stay tuned for the final product, and thank you guys so much for watching. It's your boy John B, and I'm out.